Welcome back to another Alliance War video. So this video here is the war after Kabam had just announced that the season was ending immediately and the war wouldn't count. So whether it's war number 10 or off-season war number 1, I don't know, I'd probably call it off-season war, especially with how it went. But yeah, so as you can see here, we're not given any assignments, we weren't really too fussed. It was just bring whatever champs, do whatever paths you can, and yeah. So I decided to bring in Archangel, Cosmic Ghost Rider, which I don't normally get assigned, and Magic, just to try and get through these fights, and just obviously try and do it without dying still, because I don't really want to waste too many items. I do have a lot of them in overflow, so as you can see here, using advanced power boost and whatever, it's everything was in overflow. So I'll go into this fight here with Dragon Man using Magic, thinking it's okay, everyone's got high ground, it's fine, I'll just take back what I need from Limbo in terms of damage, and then the special 2 will just keep them power locked, and that'll be it. Easy war, easy fight. And idiot here forgot about the heal block first and foremost, so that was nice. So even when I did have Limbo, I was going to get nothing of it. And then I just couldn't seem to get my timings to just be quite nice with the special 2 and to keep clearing the high ground all the time. So as you can see here, I get a few, like, it's about a minute into the fight here and I'm like, wow, look at my health, and I'm gonna end up dying to this Dragon Man. It's a little bit embarrassing. The last time I think one of us, well, to be fair, Dragon Man's actually probably one of the defenders I battled who probably died to the most. So yeah, unfortunate between them and probably Chavez now, and maybe even a Modoc. But I decided to just go for the full Magic intercepts just to try and get this fight done and get out of it without actually dying. So as you can see here, just playing Magic, trying to just get Dragon Man to take the bait and keep coming back in, but he doesn't often do it. And then just watching out for, in case I miss a parry, to have my block ready and just be able to dash the heavy attack like that, and then just finish the fight off. Probably could have thrown a special 1 there, but didn't want to risk it. And yeah, so that's Dragon Man done. Obviously in season most people will probably just send a Human Torch and that'll be that fight done a lot easier. Killmonger here, so this is a perfect chance to give Cosmic Ghost Rider a run out. I don't really get to use them very often, and yeah, I'll throw the special 2 here just because I've still got that advanced power boost on, and then in a second I'm going to be able to finish the combo with a light attack. So the next one, I believe it is, I do with the light attack to, nope, I obviously don't try and trigger the power gain. I'd already triggered dexterity there, so decided that it's fine, I'll just do it for the special 2 as well. And then in a second we throw off the next special 2. And yeah, Killmonger's dead. Cosmic Ghost Rider does make Killmonger's just a little bit too easy on the vast majority of nodes. Yeah, he's a bit of a damage monster, as everybody who's ever used him would know. So here I spoke to the Prime there. I said, what do you want in section 2? Give them a choice, and they said path 8. So I'd do path 7. I just had a look at my boost and I was like, okay. So I decided to use some more of the health potions that we got from compensation packages just to heal Magic and that back up. And again, these boosts that I'm using, these little boosts, they're all in the overflow. I think even towards what would be the next war, technically they'll all be expiring. So I just thought, yeah, may as well use them. I've not got any content to do. I'm not going to use them to do any of the arena or anything. I'm just going to do that. So here, and again, I just thought, yeah, let's just throw an extra potion in Magic to be sure. And then go into this Doctor Strange. So at this point, obviously, for a lot of people, this war was a little bit annoying. Fair play to ASR, because even when High Ground was bugged at the start, they just went for it. Before Kabam even announced that the season was ending, they were like 40 something fights in with 0 deaths, with everybody on high ground, using champions like Dr. Doom and stuff like that. So fair play to them for actually just still going for it, and yeah, actually trying to win the war, to be fair. Especially in the first half anyway. They if that was an actual in-season war, we probably would have been in a lot of trouble, and we would have had to plan, obviously, and take it more seriously. But Kabam have made that decision. A lot of people will say it's massively benefited us, and I probably tend to agree. We've got, I'd say, quite lucky in the fact that they've decided to call the season early. We had a pretty good season overall. It was just that XK9 war, to which, like I've said, we know a few people in that alliance. They finish all their wars with like 7,000 time rating. It's crazy. It's mental, the planning and the boosting, and the fact that they're all in the same time zone, so they get to move up together and they can get through fights together. It's crazy. So fair play to them. I know a lot of them do their own like YouTube videos and stuff, so people can always go and check them out, and they're pretty consistent around the 7K point as well. It's not like they go hit and miss. They're always doing it, so I don't think there's anyone that could ever accuse them of cheating or anything like that. They know that if they get a war where like they could be quite close in deaths, they're probably going to take the tiebreaker on time. And if I remember rightly, that's what happened in the war between us. As I said in the previous video where I uploaded that one, I didn't do many fights because I was at a wedding. But I think they've won a couple of wars this season. I might be wrong. I think it's a couple of wars from the tiebreaker scenario. So fair play to them, because they look like they're lined up to get at least third. Obviously, no one ever knows what's going off with Kabam and how their standings are actually going to look by the end of the war in the season, because they've said this one didn't count, so most people didn't care. I think some alliances didn't even bother to join War Attack and to actually go for it. So yeah, that's it's always a good one. Bliss Apocalypse here on Aspect of Evolution. I've played it pretty badly, but as you can see, it's still pretty safe. I think when Kabam bring out a rank 3 magic, it's only going to be a matter of time that she will start to be seen and used a lot more in war again, just because of how good her power control is. And the fact that right now as a rank 5, she's pretty slow and pretty weak in terms of the time it takes to do a fight and her actual attack damage. Most people would run at least half suicides. Some people do go the full suicides when using magic. But yeah, so there we go. That's Apocalypse down as well. And as you can see here, my teammate had a go at this Mojo. It didn't really go very well. And I was just looking and having a quick laugh here. I'm pretty sure they possibly might have used Captain Marvel movie on this Mojo. And annoyingly, because it's duped, obviously he gave them then an extra follower or subscriber or whatever it is. So Mojo will now start this fight a little bit more annoying. But eventually we go into this using Archangel. So I'll just shut up until that happens. And here we go. So kinetic transference on this node, the indestructible special 2 node. As you can see here, Mojo is obviously a little bit more annoying just because of the extra follower. He throws a special 2 that I decide to just fully dex. And then I'm going to start just really trying to get the neurotoxin and to get this fight done as quick as possible. He gets up to the 5 followers really quickly, and then starts putting the haters on me. So now I've just got to be careful of not allowing the haters to actually like be shrugged off, or else he's going to put the nasty degen on me. And he gets to a special free here. So at this point I'm like, oh, I wonder if Archangel can take at least one special free. To which the answer is yes. And luckily for me, because I had the neurotoxins, they didn't put the degen onto me that they normally would. So I got out of that fight still pretty safe. The degen, I'd say it probably would have killed me if I hadn't had them neurotoxins on. But now, coming into the last fight, I was just like looking around and I thought, oh, I can't really see anybody that has a counter to this Nova. It's a long time since I've done the hazard shift mini, especially a high ground defender. Let me just have a go with Cosmic Ghost Rider, see what happens. So again, just using the last of these boosts now. I had bought an extra Cosmic one, just in case needed, and I never used it in season. So again, before it expired, I thought I'll just use this. And yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider. No wonder I've seen loads of people using him in season, because he's crazy how quick he just gets rid and how easy this mini boss just goes down. So you'll see I mistimed my power there. I thought I was just going to be at the top of a special 2. I wasn't. I ended up doing a special 3. Not if I'd have realised that a bit sooner, I would have thrown the heavy attack, even if it was just into the air, just to be able to gain the passive effects of the aptitude. But I didn't. I missed it, sadly. So now we're going to go up to the special 2, throw this off at Nova here, and as you can see, he's pretty much dead. Yeah, even without suicides, low boosted, Cosmic Ghost Rider just made such light work of that Nova. It was crazy. So yeah, I do like using Cosmic Ghost Rider, just don't get signed very often. It's just what it is. We did lose this war, so we lost a little bit of war rating, sadly, so we've definitely fell off the top spot of the Alliance war rating. But thank you very much for watching the video.